Hi friends, in this video I will show you the exclusive feature of Django which comes by default when you install Django server, and that is the admin view of Django. So what is admin view? So right now we just started our Django server, and in my previous video I already showed you that how you can you sorry, let me just stop and rerun that. Okay, and yes, so our Django server is running. So now in my previous video I already showed you that how you can create a database model, and how you can create a database table. But now I want to add some data, and for that definitely we are going to use REST APIs. But I want to see that is that my database is correct, everything is working fine as expected. So for that what we have to do is, one option is you can go to any database editor, and here you can create new entries like this. But this is not a good way, because Django already providing you a very good interface. So how do we access that? I will show you. So right now we have a user model inside our HRM models, and here you can see when we create a new app, or we will start a new app, we will see admins.py. Once you click on admins.py, here you can register your models. So right now let's just go there, and after your Django server, I'm not doing anything inside code, let's just browse that. So type admin, and if you type admin you will see a Django administration page, and it will ask you for a username and password. Right now we don't have any username password here because we haven't created one. So how you can create a new username and password? For that, at least for first time user, you can create a super user. How to create a super user? For that you can go to manage.py console, or if you are using terminal or command prompt, you can just type python manage.py create super user, create super user. Okay, so now we need to provide a username. Let's just put a username Rajiv, and email address, if you provide it's fine, if you not provide it's not mandatory, just hit enter. And you can put your password. So my password will be echoed, so I'm going to put some very basic password, which is vfx pipeline and vfx pipeline. Okay, so super user created Rajiv, vfx pipeline. Let's just go there, vfx pipeline, and hit login. Okay, so here you can see in the Django admin site, right now we have user groups, that's it. We don't have any other, which we actually supposed to have a HRM here, but HRM is not visible because we haven't registered for Django admin site. So how to register? Just go to admin.py, and once you go inside admin.py, first of all you need to import your model. So from HRM dot models, import let's just import everything, and then you can go and register. And also one more thing that you want to see here, if you want to register, what you just imported every model, but whatever model you will register, only those will be visible. So you might have many different classes here, but not every class will be visible. Okay, so how you can show that, I will show you here. So all you have to do is imported admin already, so admin dot site dot register, and there you need to provide the model name. So our model name is actually users, that's it. So hit save, refresh your page, and here you can see that we see users. And the thing we are seeing double S here is it's automatically add one more S in front of all the thing which we are seeing. So ideally we should have just user, but I avoid using user because user already exists inside the core. So that's why I say okay, but that's fine, but it depends on what model name you have. So we have users here, let's just click on this. Right now we don't have anything here, even in our database everything is empty right now. Let's just go and add new user. So here you can see that in the bold letter one is the mandatory field, and whatever in the normal font is actually the optional one. Okay, so let's just create employee ID HQ001, name So with that, we just select added only the mandatory field and hit save. Once you hit save, you see that there is a user object created. And if I refresh the database, as you can see in our database, this entry is already added. So with this user interface, it's very handy to add users here. Let's just add one more user. Okay, so I added another user, and let's just hit add. And here you can see that we can have more users here, but here you can see that there is a there is a spelling mistake here. One, we provided 00 here and 000 here, and it should be how we can edit that. So go back to the user one, and you can actually edit, and then hit save and refresh, and here you can see that now it's already edited. So it's very handy, very useful. But one thing what you can see here is it's very hard to see your items here because it's showing user object 1, user object 3, 2 or 3, whatever. But what about, let's say if you have 500 employees, then it's very hard to see your item here, which is the name of user. So how you can see the name of the users here instead of just user object? So you can customize that completely. You can go back to your models.py, and you remember we just created the model fields, and if you want to show some value here or some string there, so for that what you have to do is you need to create a function here, and that will be a string, and here you can return the name of that. So return, I'm going to return a name which will be a format string, and here I'm going to use self dot employee ID and name, self dot name. Okay, oh wait, it should be like this. Yeah, now it's fine. Okay, let's just save that and refresh, and you can see that now we are seeing the employee ID and the name. So with that, it's very handy to actually check the records inside the database, and with admin console it's very easy to visualize your database, make sure everything is correct, and if everything is fine, then we can move further and create new views and APIs for this data, because we don't want users to actually create this. This is very useful and handy tool for developers like us. So here we can quickly see everything is fine in our app. So guys, that's it for this video. I hope you understand how you can use admin console, admin panel of Django, and I will see you in my next video with some other cool features of Django. All right, see you in my next video.